Okay, here I go with 311. This is a boss fight. So I'm gonna go with the standard strategy for single bosses, which is bounce the shield with Valkyrie, always taunt with Lancelot, and then the others can just sit around and poison or do damage on their own. But the goal is always taunt with Lancelot, actually, I wonder if I should have applied a stack of poison there with a basic attack from Poseidon. Probably. So here, let's throw some poison on to make Lucy more effective. Valkyrie still has her shield from Poseidon, but I'm gonna... Whoa, what was that? It looks like she still has her shields, so gonna keep shielding her anyway, just in case. You always gotta taunt with Lancelot. Probably should have done the so let's apply a stack of poison here. Yeah. Even though I'm shielded already, I'm gonna keep shielding just in case something funky happens. More poison. Let's get that ultimate in there. 2 damage? What's up with that? $58,000 from Poseidon's basic attack, comboed with Lucy, of course. Here we go, let's get some real damage in there. She's got a shield up, so let's get my 2 attack in. Marco doing her thing. Lancelot forever taunt. And Lucy chipping away. There's no point in doing an ultimate for 2 damage. Come on, Lucy. Dragon down. That was 311 down. Okay, so I've been breezing through these maps for the past 2 days with Tears of the Nile, but I think 312 is the first one that I've had real problems with trying to beat. I think you'd really need to get a silence on Hades with your first move here. I'll explain the rest if I get this silence. Okay, I got it. So now, you also have to kill Artemis on the first turn. If you don't, her talent shoots out random bolts every 3 turns, and those are all strong enough to one-shot your guys. So you don't want to deal with that. You don't want her to take your Joan revive off a random shot, because Joan is facing 5 other people that all do single target damage, and they will one-shot Joan. So you need her revive as a backup. Those magicians can all one-shot or petrify Joan. So that's the big worry there, is that magician did not one-shot Joan, thankfully, but he's capable of doing it. So those magicians are a major problem. Let's see if I can get a petrify on one of the magicians or Hades, ideally. No petrify. Okay. Kind of a problem. Drop a lantern to buy some time. And we have to stun Hades here. I'm gonna try to take out this other magician and hope that the second magician doesn't kill Joan. Those magicians are so strong with their one shot, and they petrify also. If they petrify, she can't guard. There they just killed her, one shot. But thankfully I had the revive. Now see if we can silence Hades. That would be clutch. Did not get it. Try to stun him maybe. Okay, that worked. Let's see if we can get rid of that magician. The magicians are definitely the big threat on this map. Outside of Artemis and Hades, of course. I think we're in good shape here. We just need Joan not to get one-shotted by Captain Kidd. She took half damage, but she can at least guard. Okay. So let's stun Captain Kidd and hope we're strong enough to execute Hades this turn. Yeah, I think we should be okay. There it is. Now it's just a matter of surviving those slime attacks, which Joan should be able to do. I tell you guys, oh, did that thing just, oh my god. I really hope I don't die here. This is the furthest I've been. Stun one of these slimes. Hope we can execute Captain Kidd this turn. Okay. Let's focus on the other slime. You know what? Let's drop the lantern. Can we get a stun on this guy? Ooh, thank God. This map, man. I must have died at least 10 times on this map. Not taking any chances. Yeah, this is the first map that I've had problems with despite having Tears of the Nile. But it's finally beat. 312 down. So after having a lot of trouble with 312, I'm attempting 313 for the first time. And it looks pretty easy. I'm hoping it is anyway. Let's stack some poison on this guy so Lucy can crit. She's doing pretty good damage to him. And he doesn't have thorns. And then basic attack to apply more poison to him. I can drop a second lantern. And more poison. Even more. So now Lucy should be hitting pretty hard. 255 apiece. More poison. Okay, now I'm out of lanterns for him to run into. There are stacks of charm on him, so I'll have Lilith come out for one attack. Not bad for support. Wow, this guy has a lot of hit points. I'm gonna buff her defense in case this guy hits like a truck, which I assume he will. Let's try the big attack, see what happens. Okay, Joan took it, no problem. Do this to get the energy. Go for the big attack. No, that was weak. I should have done the basic attack. Okay, Joan just got one-shotted, so now I'm a little scared. But we might be able to kill him this turn, maybe. Let's see how big the Lucy hits are. Is it enough? Probably not. Oh, it is. It is enough. Let's get him out of here before any more drama happens. It's good to go back to the easy ones. That last fight was painful. 313 down. Here we go with 314. I've been stuck on this level for a couple days. I haven't been trying super hard, but the problem I was finding was my Joan was getting killed too easily by all these enemies. They get silenced, then everyone runs into Joan, and the problem is her magic defense isn't that high. So what I ended up doing is I swapped out her trinket, which was an evasive Aegis of Zeus, which I think is fine for PvP, but for PvE, or I'm in Endless Corridor PvE, I don't think it's the best trinket because everyone has kind of insane stats. So the damage reflection is pretty much worthless, and that trinket doesn't have any hit points. So what I ended up doing is I built a set of magic evade gear, which I haven't put on yet. I'm hoping to see if Joan can tank without the set of magic evade gear. So on this map, you gotta deal with the two magicians on the end. You gotta keep them silenced. You gotta deal with Pandora. And then there's Jester. So everybody of priority is kind of dealt with this turn. I do think you kind of have to deal as much damage as you can, so Joan isn't at risk from so many hits. I am running 3 Tears of the Nile right now, on Freya, Chang'e, and Loki. Hopefully Joan, with her extra hit points from Dragonblood Vial, can survive now. See, she survived, we got an enemy down, got 2 enemies down. We're in better shape now. Smart cast is off. I'm gonna try to petrify Pandora. Didn't work, so I'll have to stun her. Gonna blow up some poison stacks, try to take out Pandora. And I did. Now Joan just has to survive against these guys. Oh. She does. I think we're gonna take it this time. Just up to Joan if she can survive all these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna boost her defense. If she can tank all these shots, we're gonna be okay. And she's tanking better with the extra HP. So if you need hit points, Dragonblood Vial's a good trinket to have. Just gotta level it up and then put stars into it. Blow up some poison stacks. And there it is. $314 down. Okay, here I go with 315. I'm using a poison strategy, even though single target may have been better. By that I mean use Lucifer and Hades. Instead I'm gonna try triple silence and see if I can pull this off. You need to silence Jester so he never does an AoE. There, I got it. And I think you need to stun lock Artemis, because she will just randomly shoot arrows every 3 turns or so. And they tend to one-shot people, and they can't be guarded, so I think you need to get Artemis out of there as soon as you can. Meanwhile, you have to keep Jester from doing his AoE, or it'll wipe the party. So here I'm hoping to petrify Artemis, maybe. Doesn't always work. Worked that time. And we need to silence Jester. He's still not silenced. Okay, I'm gonna have to stun Jester then. Actually, there's a lot of stacks of poison. So I'm gonna blow up the poison instead. Try to get Artemis out of there as quickly as possible before she can shoot off random arrows. Which she has not done yet, so I'm happy about that. Meanwhile, hopefully Jester can get silenced. Still not silenced. So let's see if we can stun Jester. This doesn't always work. It did that time. Oh, there goes a random arrow. Just killing people for no reason. Any chance we can land a Petrify? It's slim, but you never know. Okay. I know the stun is not going to work on Artemis, but I'm trying to get her out of there this turn. Come on, Loki. Blow up that poison and take out Artemis. Okay, we're in good shape. Now the only real threat is Jester. Drop a lantern, extra insurance. That's 315 down.